Hey everybody, it's Eternal Beta. Welcome back to the Rack Vanilla server. Back once again on the Rack server, and I'm not even going to mention those houses because they're not worth it. Anyway, as you can probably already see, there's been a lot going on here. I just mentioned the other day about needing a sheep farm, and poof, suddenly there's a sheep farm. So thank you to whoever decided to do this. That's very cool. Our first shop is going up here. Future home of Bent's Cow Emporium. So Benchy is working on a little shop here. Took a look at it. There's not really much there, but in addition to that, if you look over here, this is, I believe, Frog's house. So he's been doing some work here. Looks like he's going for kind of a modern design. Very, very nice, very nice. Taking all the quartz once again. Man, it's like if you don't build your house out of quartz, there's going to be no quartz left. Alk and Chill have done a little bit more work on their place as well. Not a whole ton, but it's looking good. It's looking real good. And Apex has been doing some more work on his bridge. Hopefully I didn't detune it that badly, but this episode is not going to be about what everyone else is working on. This episode is going to be about what I've been working on, and that is primarily my house. I didn't originally intend on working on a house this early because I'm usually involved with town planning and everything, but I had an idea, inspiration hit me, and I couldn't wait. But we're gonna head over there. I'm gonna not show it, but if you remember, this direction is Ryla's place. I think I showed this in the last episode, but I've been doing some terraforming around here. This area was kind of, I think the water kind of stopped right here, and this stuck out a whole. Whoa! I apologize for that quick mouse movement. This stuck out a whole bunch more, and this was all closed off. And I really wanted, oh good, those trees block it for me. The little water area in front of my house, I wanted it to join up with this larger kind of bay area. Of course, now there's a tree in my way. But yeah, you can see over there the Benchy's been working on his place as well. I'm probably going to show that off what everyone else has been working on in the next episode. But yeah, so I wanted to join this up, so I kind of did some terraforming here, ripped out a whole bunch of land, put in this little river here connecting, made this nice simple little bridge over the water here, and I this halfway by accident, this bridge kind of has the best view in town right now. You got Alconchill's place right there, Banshee's place right there, Apex's bridge right there, Ryla's house right there, and then if you look back here, there's my finished, completed house. It's fantastic. No, I'm kidding. Of course, it's not done. Something just dawned upon me about 10 minutes ago when I was looking at this. Now, this is obviously just the structure of the outside of the house, but doesn't it kind of look like a Happy Meal box? To me, that something about it just looks like a Happy Meal box. Gorley thinks it looks like a Transformer face. I can kind of see that as well. So yeah, it looks a little weird right now, but I wanted to show it to you guys before I did all the detail work on it to show you how, maybe give you a little insight into how I'm building. Like I said, inspiration just kind of struck me on this one. I originally had no idea what I was going to build for a house in Spawn. So that's another one of the reasons why I was going to focus on doing all the, town planning stuff and all that good stuff that I usually do. But then, like I said, inspiration struck me. No, this is not going to stay here. I just made this for an easy bridge. I'm probably, now that I see how much I like the design on that bridge, and given that they're so close, I'm probably going to just copy it over to here. And before we get into anything else, I guess I should mention to you guys, if I sound a little bit different today, it's because I have a new mic stand set up. I think I have everything I need for over here. But yeah, I have a new mic stand set up. I got an adjustable kind of, oop, and now I'm down here. I got an adjustable boom arm. So the microphone is now hanging above my desk instead of right in front of me. And I've also gotten a new keyboard. I thought I just saw a mop for some reason. I've also gotten a new keyboard to hopefully make it a little bit quieter. You guys have noticed in the past, you could always hear my spacebar. This is now my spacebar. I don't know if it's going to be audible at all, but I knew that with my new microphone setup, the keyboard was actually louder than ever, so I needed to change something. So if if the audio happens to not be very good this episode, I'll just know to adjust it for next episode. But so yeah, this doesn't look like much right now. It really doesn't. It doesn't look all that impressive. Looks kind of top heavy. The outline of the roof kind of looks a little funky, but it's amazing. Let me just get some of this stuff down here now. It's amazing what happens when you start adding just little touches. So, we'll come in here and do this. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I already have this all planned out. So come in here like that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. You're supposed to go that way. Yep. And do that there and that there. And do the same on the other side. One thing I have noticed with this snapshot that we're in, we are in 14W21B, is the lighting glitches are back. They're terrible. But yeah, we'll deal with that. So let's see. Boop, 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 boop. So I believe it's this here and this here. And yes, I'm looking at a picture. So that there. And then this here, and that there, and that there. Yes, that is correct. So let me just copy it over on this side real quick. And we're really starting to get something here. I did something wrong. Oop. I did half a one on one side and half a one on the other side. That's in the wrong place. This is why I don't build on camera, because I just get everything wrong. But yeah, so now if we back up a little bit. Oh, see? Okay, see, things are starting to take shape here. I guess I should show you the sides before I cut away, because what I am going to do is cut away and show you guys the finished product. So this is what the sides look like. Got some windows on the sides and larger windows at the top. I use this dark oak wood. I really like it. If you guys have watched any of my vanilla stuff, I like it for kind of these supports for stone buildings. I think it looks really good. But yeah, as you can see, it's really starting to come together here. So I'm going to cut here. And then when I come back to you, we're going to take a look at maybe the finished product, maybe the semi-finished product, and let you know what further plans I may have and some, future plans on the server. So I will be back with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, we are back, and I finished up with my house pretty much. I still have a little bit of the roof to do, but I really like how it came out. It looked just as good in survival as it did in creative. It's amazing when you do builds in creative just how much more difficult they can be in survival. I actually went over and checked out Alk and Chill's house, and it looks like the outside's done. So it's looking really good. Like I said, I think next episode I'm going to probably do a tour. I don't know if I'm going to do a tour in general or just kind of, corral one person and get them on. Ryla is gone for about a month now. She's moving from one state to another state very far away. I don't know if she's talked about it, so I don't want to say the actual states. But yeah, so she's going to be gone for about a month, maybe. Hopefully not that long. Depends on how her situation sorts out. But I thought this bridge was the perfect place to show you what I've come up with here. I'm actually really excited about this build, so all right, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Here we go. Yeah, there's my house. I really like the way it came out. I'm actually kind of proud of it. I still need to install the bridge, obviously, but one of the things in Minecraft that always keeps me going is the building. Whether it's modded or vanilla. I think I kind of got spoiled by modded for a little while, and I finally was kind of inspired by vanilla again, and I went into creative for a couple hours, played around, and this is what I came up with. I'm staying back here so you can get a better view of it. I do really like how it turned out, though, so let's go take a look at it a little bit closer. I will have you know that the inside is nothing. I'll show you that right now. And as you can see, the back of the roof is still not filled. The roof took a lot more wool than I thought it was going to, but we'll finish that up off camera. No big deal. But yeah, so I guess I only did up to, like here, a little bit of this on camera with you guys. Added some bushes here in the front. There's some pumpkins underneath for some lighting, as well as the hanging glowstone here. The hanging lamp thing is something I've always liked in more of a medieval setting, and I figured, I guess that's how I came to the idea of the style of this build, is that we're going for more of a woodsy kind of feel to the town this time. So I thought this style build might suit it pretty well. Ryla's house is just right up over there. So I don't know if we can actually see her house from where we are here. Can we see it from the just barely? I might take down that mountain a little bit so that Ryla and I can wave at each other. I don't know, something stupid like that. I'm probably gonna still do some more terraforming around the area, but I really like how this turned out. I guess I'll show you guys the sides here. Just like I said, I wanted to into creative, and I just started playing around with stuff. That's really, if any of you are wanting to improve your building skills, I would definitely say go into creative. Plan your builds out. Don't try and do it everything off the cuff. I used to do everything off the cuff, and it, the results were all right. But the second I gave in to starting to do stuff in creative, my building skills increased a lot. Now, I'm not saying I'm a good builder. I don't consider myself I don't consider myself a great builder, but I do consider myself a good builder. I guess that's the proper way to say it. And before I started doing stuff in creative, I was probably only like an okay builder. Give you a shot of the roof here. You can see I didn't quite finish it up there. I think when I started getting better at roofs, one of the things that I think I've always said in the series is that I hate building outdoors because I can't do roofs. I think I've finally discovered the secret, and it's not to always rely on stairs. The kind of tendency for roofs is to go with stairs because it gives you that gentle grading, and that full blocks don't give you. But for more of the fantasy style, the kind of more sheer angled roofs work a lot better, and it just fits the build. Oops. I guess I should show you guys. There's actually a number of people online right now. Whoopsie, fell from a high place. But yeah, I'm really liking how this turned out. I should talk about my idea for what's going on here, because if you will notice, the house is pretty small. I think it's like a 13 by 13, something like that. Very much smaller. Probably about half the size of my house. If you remember my house from the last season of Vanilla, it was 25 by 25. And I could probably use some lighting in here just in case. I'm going to clear all this out. But my idea here is this is just going to be the facade of my little town residence. I'm probably going to do most of it underground. Maybe not even just underground, maybe just straight back, because I've done a lot of terraforming of the mountain up here. I wonder if I can get up here even. Yeah, it looks like I can. So as you can see here, the hill here, the mountain, kind of runs right into the back of I'm probably going to build a little bit of this out, right into the back of the house, and kind of swallows up the back of the house. So I can build right into this side of the hill. That was part of my strategy, I guess you could say. I don't know if it counts as strategy, but strategy for building at the base of this hill, and that's why I wanted this location so badly. And like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do on the inside yet. Ooh, I should probably eat. I don't know quite what I'm going to do on the inside just yet, but I will figure something out, something underground, something dug into the hill where I don't have to worry about a stupid roof. As much as I might be better at doing roofs now, I still don't like doing them. But yes, like I said, again, as I've said numerous times, I really do enjoy how this came out. Hopefully you guys like it too. I think the style is kind of hit or miss with a lot of people, but I like it. I think, and when it comes to Minecraft, when it comes to the time that I've put in, I always hope you guys like what I build, but the fact that I like something that I built just kind of gives me a good feeling. I'm proud of something that I built. Obviously, must be a cave underneath us, and I think I'm gonna do, like I said earlier, a bridge just like that over the water here. Nice and simple. I think fits with our style here. And that's going to about do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for joining me as the sun starts to set. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, or if you like the house here. Subscribe if you have not already, and as always, spread the word. And again, I apologize if the audio in this episode is a little off. Like I said, trying a new mic setup, and if it doesn't work, I'll change it. So, until next time, I will see you guys later.